Hey, what's up everybody? Hope you are doing great today. This is Hassan from Band. Welcome to part 1 of how we created this visual. So let's roll the intro. Welcome back. If you want to download those assets to follow along, please check the links in the description and let's start with the screen recording. Hey guys, welcome to the screen record. Today's tutorial is fairly easy and is suitable for beginner, so let's start by hitting Ctrl plus N to create new document. The width will be 1080 pixel for width and same will be in the height. Resolution will be 72 pixel per inch for anything that will be displayed on screen. The color mode will be RGB. Let's hit create. Now let's import the main subject image by go to file from the top menu and then place embedded. Choose the main subject image, scale it however you want. We are going to change it a lot along the way. You can scale from the center by holding Alt, click and drag. Now I think this may be good as a start. Let's hit enter to confirm. Now let's add the characters of body word. I'm going to speed this up. Welcome back guys, I wrote the BODY characters, it's all in all caps, and now let's position it in composition of the visual. Making a dynamic composition for this artwork is crucial since we are making a design for a sport related topic. First of all, the B letter we need it behind the arm of the main subject. Maybe this is a good position. The O, I think we are going to add some details to it to be interacting with the main subject, like his arm is coming out from the O. Okay, the D may be of this curvature of his body. I think this position is good. The Y, I think it need to be more interactive with the body, so let's move it behind. Yes, I think this is a good position. Yes, I think we should move all the elements we added to more to the center. Now we want to group all these elements. How we can do this? First of all, choose the first layer, hold shift, choose the last layer. All the layers in between are selected automatically. Now let's group them by hitting Ctrl plus G. Grouping your layers and organizing your file is a good habit, especially if you are sharing the file with a coworker or with a client. V for move tool. Yes, I think this maybe is a good position, maybe a little bit scaled up. I think this is good. Now guys, what is the next step? Now guys, we need to add the total above the B. This will be body, and we add the word workout, so it will be total body workout. This channel is dedicated for junior designers who are looking for their first job, or midweight designers who are looking to learn new professional techniques to level up their skill set. So make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned with all the new content I'm uploading 3 times a week. Now T for the type tool, click once. Let's write total with T, capital letter, total. Okay, now let's move it above the B letter. Okay, Ctrl plus T to transform, scale it up to match the edges of the B letter. Hit enter to confirm. We want to duplicate this total layer. How we can do this? Hold Alt, click and drag and position it on the edge of the Y letter. Okay, double click, let's write workout. Make sure the W is capital letter. Let's move it in this position underneath or below the O letter. I think this is good. Maybe we need to make this smaller. Okay, I think this is good. I scaled down the font size of the total to match the workout. Try to limit the fonts you are using, especially if you are a beginner. Stick to one typeface or maybe two at maximum. Now we need to spread this total a bit to match the edge of the B. How we can do this? From this slider, from the properties panel, or from the character panel. If you can't find any one of those panel, you can go to window. From the top menu you can find the properties panel here. Yes, here, and the character panel will be in the C. Yes, character panel here, choose any one of these. Okay, now let's try 100. I think maybe a little bit more. 150, I think it is good. Now what is the next step? Let's create the background. Let's choose a new adjustment layer, solid color. The colors will be, I have it here. Now I'm going to write the hex code of the colors on the screen so you can write it up. Hit OK to confirm. We choose orange and yellow color to complement the blue color from the t-shirt of the main subject and the text. Let's create a new layer by hitting this plus icon here at the bottom right corner of the screen. G for the gradient tool. Okay, make sure the foreground and background colors are black and white. If it's not black and white, how you can change it? After clicking G for the gradient tool, double click on this and go to basics. Now you have black and white. Okay, G for the gradient tool, click and drag, click and drag. Okay, now we have the white at the top left. Change the blending mode to soft light. Hit enter to confirm. Now we have some illusion that there is a light source coming from this direction. Now let's accentuate it a bit. Let's create new empty layer. Okay, change the blending mode to overlay. B for the brush tool, make sure the foreground color is white. The opacity will be 5%, the flow may be 80%. Okay, now let's make the brush bigger. How we can do this? Hold Alt, click right mouse button, click and drag. Now you can change the size of the brush. Now let's accentuate the light a bit from the top left corner. Yes, start stroking. Yes, brushing. Go a little bit to the center, a little bit behind the character. I think we are going in the right direction. When you are working on a sport related visual, focus more on the dynamic colors and high contrast, and try to avoid flashed colors as much as you can. Now let's see before and after. Yes, it is a better and we are going in the right direction. Now what is the next step? Now let's create new empty layer. Hit L for the polygonal lasso tool. One click here at the top right corner, one click here, and double click or maybe close the selection. Make sure the foreground color is white. Hit Alt and backspace. Now we filled the selection with white color. We need to deselect the selection we have here. Okay, how we can do deselect? By hitting Ctrl plus D to deselect. Now let's add a mask layer by hitting this icon. G for the gradient tool. Let's click and drag. Okay, now we mask this area and we have this area visible. Now let's change the blending mode to soft light. Hit enter to confirm. I think we are going in the right direction. When working with mask, always remember white is to reveal and black is to hide. But I think the white area here is a little bit harsh. We want it a little bit blurred. How we can do this? First of all, right click on the empty area next to the layer. Right click, convert it to smart objects. Go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Yes, I think 2.5 will be good. Yes, hit enter to confirm, and we are going in the right direction. That's it for today, guys. See you in the next chapter.